What is a mummer? A mummer is someone who dresses in masquerade. The word mummer came from the German word Mummenschatz or Mummenspiel, which means to go out and masquerade.
Hello everybody, this is MIKEY Productions, and as you guys know, I am part of the Philadelphia Mummers Parade. Some of my caps have been asking, what is a mummer? Alright guys, I'm heading into practice. I'm just opening the door right now, so I'm heading in. Alright. The Mummers Parade is the fun of Carnival mixed with the chaos of Mardi Gras. It is the oldest continuous folk parade in the country. Mummers are all non-professionals. Most are truck drivers, teachers, plumbers, carpenters, and more. Some clubs make costumes themselves from scratch. Philadelphia Mummers celebrate New Year's with an all-day parade on the main street of the city. The performers dance and put on the full shows in the spectacular costumes of an eager crowd lining the streets.
Philadelphia in the 17 and 1800s, it was all neighborhood parades, neighborhood celebrations with the different ethnic groups. They would go door to door in masquerade.
The comics perform as individuals or in groups. They perform short skits that usually take digs at current political figures or entertainers. Some of the satire drips with hysterical sarcasm.
As you can see, like I said about the comic division, they like to spoof different things. This was a unique idea. It was called No Peace on the Gridiron. Well, the brigade had half its members dressed up as Washington Redskins, half their members dressed up as Dallas Cowboys. They had one individual dressed up as a Philadelphia Eagle who came and stole the football. No peace on the gridiron. The unique part about this suit is there is an actual football play on the suit. In the early days of the parade, the comics would carry single, double, and triple parasols. Triple parasols did disappear for a while, and so did the doubles. Triples are making a comeback in the last couple years, and it's just a staple of the traditions of mummery.
The wench brigades are more traditional mummers. They have a centralized theme. They bum rush the judging area and dance like crazy. The wench costume is typically made up of bloomers, braids, a bonnet with iconic mummer accessories like umbrellas and shoes painted gold. Hence the name Golden Slippers.
One thing about the wenches, in the early days of the parade, the wenches wore white braided wigs. Sometimes they were black. The significance of the wig was if you had a long braid that went past your shoulder, you were over 21 years of age. If you had a short braid, you were not 21. That meant you could not partake in adult beverage. Also, we're also known as New Year's shooters because in the early days of the parade, they would shoot firearms up in the air. That's where the mummer's parasol comes into effect because in the early days, the ammunition wasn't as sophisticated as it was today, so they would open their umbrellas and hold it so they would not get hit by the falling ordnance.
The fancies consist of one or more individual majestic or regal costumes. The fancies are judged on the beauty of their costumes or suits. Early last century, some of the costumes could have been up to a block long. The suit wearer at times were accompanied by children called pages that would help carry the long costumes.
This is a page boy suit. This suit, they would have, like I said, 100 to 120 of those suits helping the fancy club captains get up the street. In the corner here, we have a piece that we date anywhere from 95 to 116 years of age. This is a section of a fancy club captain's cape.
String bands are the sound of the Mummers Parade and probably the most recognizable division to people outside of Philadelphia. They have become ambassadors of the Mummers to the world. The instruments consist of woodwind, percussions, and strings. No brass instruments are allowed. The string bands are judged on their music and presentation. The fancy brigades make up the last division and are the beauty. Brigades perform theme presentations.
As you can see by this suit, makeup with a half a mask. A lot of clubs started going to full masks to save time. Well, when the clubs were using this type of makeup, the club members would be at their clubs at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
They use canned or mixed music and are judged on their costumes, presentation, as well as an overall production. They use large Broadway-sized props floats as the part of their show. Today, the brigades have become a more innovative division, becoming more tech-savvy. They now include synchronized lights, LED screens, and special effects to portray intricate, well-timed presentations. Being a mummer is a 365-day-a-year hobby. Planning begins for the upcoming year, immediately after the current parade. But most of all, while mummery is a competition, we still all work together to put on the best show possible for the crowds awaiting great entertainment. Being a mummer has taught me so much. It's taught me to be confident and more creative, and how to be a more compassionate person. So the thing I've learned the most is teamwork, because by working together, we all become better people.